Well, good morning, everyone. Day 17. If you saw yesterday's video, yesterday we had the biggest one-day increase in weight since this started. I was up 2 pounds. So let's see what the scale says today. You know, we're still in the first few weeks of, over 150 pounds of weight loss. And so things are going to be all over the place, and it's kind of hard to predict, which is why I'm weighing myself every day. But yeah, let's see what the scale says today. I'm a little nervous. All right. $324.1. That is down 1.3 from yesterday. So we lost a little bit of what we gained yesterday, which is good. But yeah, this is the part of me that feels like, oh, but we had already lost that, and now we put it back on, and now it just feels like there's no gain, but there is. As I keep trying to remind myself, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And so this is going to be like this for a little while. And, the first few days are crazy because your weight just starts kind of dropping very quickly. And now we're entering the, time when there's not going to be like crazy weight loss every day, but there's going to be, more of like a zigzag, up and down, up and down, up and down. But like I said, we want the trend to be downward instead of stable or upwards, obviously. Today is Sunday, which means family day, family stuff. And we're going to be eating out with family and stuff. So we're going to try to do our best today, but we'll see. We'll do our best. Okay, well, I think that today was fairly successful. This is basically what I had for lunch. Well, not the whole thing. As you can see, I have some leftovers here. So we ended up going to an Afghani restaurant. And, it's always a little carb heavy because you got the naan, the bread, and the rice, which is so good. But anyway, so we ended up calling this the naan about 2 servings of carbs. I didn't measure anything or weigh anything. And then the rice, like 2.5. And then about like 1.5 servings of protein each for the chicken and the beef. But like you can see here, I didn't eat the whole thing. So I had some leftover chicken and fried yuca from lunch the other day. So I'm going to just sort of make a meal out of this. That's 68 grams of chicken and 52 grams of fried yuca. And so let's take a look at the macros here. Like it said today, it was a low-carb day. I had my coffee with sugar for breakfast, 16 grams of sugar. That's about 1 serving of carbs. It's about 15 grams equals 1 serving of carbs. And then lunch, I just kind of put it all in there as if I had eaten all of this at lunch, even though I'm not eating part of it at dinner. And then for dinner, I'm adding the chicken, the yuca, and then a little bit of olive oil for it, just to cook it. But anyway, so lunch was about 68 grams of carbs, 124 of protein, 72 grams of fat. And then dinner, 16 grams of carbs, 17 of protein, and 28 of fat for that. So this brings the total for today to 1,854 calories. I feel pretty good right now. Honestly, I don't know that I would need to eat this, but I'm happy to eat it since it's there. Got, let's see, 100, as you can see here, 100 out of 135 of carbs, 141 of 158 for protein, and 100 out of 132 for fat. So we'll see. I mean, it's it doesn't seem terrible, and these aren't horrible carbs. I mean, I guess the bread was a little bit, so we'll see how we react to it and how my body reacts to it tomorrow with our weight and the lumen. But that was the eating for the day. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else, but no, this is it. So let's make this into a meal, and then tomorrow we are gonna try to get back to having some shakes in the morning. I'm thinking that for this week, I wanna make more of an effort to get back to the shakes, and so we're gonna try to get back to the shakes, maybe make them a little smaller. I know that I got a little overwhelmed with how big they were at the beginning, so I'm gonna try to make them a little bit smaller, and then just smaller meals, I guess. Even if I'm under for the macros for the day, it's still a lot of food, and I feel pretty okay with a little bit less. So I don't know, we'll see, but maybe a goal for this week is to try to have the 3 meals, try to have a nutritious breakfast, which is something that I wanted to do, and see how that goes, like maybe smaller meals. All right, we'll figure it out tomorrow, but we're gonna be good this week. This week is gonna be good. All right, see you tomorrow.